Hey everyone, so I've made this video about 5 times now, and I'm just going to go with this one. I really was thinking about something and I wanted to share with you about the Beachbody coaching opportunity. So I actually have been a coach for about 4 years now, and it wasn't until about 18 months ago that I really started with this opportunity. I've always had a passion for the products. I got great results with them with my first son, and I always believed in them. I never really felt comfortable sort of like pushing that on people or selling that with them. Um, but if people asked me, I would, share it with them. And it wasn't until about 18 months ago when I really just established my why and my aha moment that I thought, you know what, this opportunity in this company is something that's going to give me freedom, allow me to have choices for my family and my kids that I never thought that I would be able to have before. Um, when I was 8 months pregnant with my second son, I was laid off from a company that I worked with for 5 years. And I worked really hard. I had a great income. I had a company car. I had 2 babies at home. I had a house, and I was 26 years old. And I had a really tough time at the end of my pregnancy. They told me that my last day would actually be the day that I delivered my son. So I went into a little bit of a tailspin of postpartum. I was home with my 2 kids, which I was so happy to be home with them. But, this day and being so young, like you can't, I had to go back to work. And it's not that I didn't want to go back to work, but it was very difficult for me going into the unemployment office with my 2 kids. And now, my son was like 4 months at the time, and my husband's like, all right, well, you really need to go out and you need to get a job, a real job. And at the time, I actually was doing coaching, and I was maybe making like 100 to 200 a week, which was a big deal at that time. And when I went back to work, I was on the road a lot, and I didn't get to see my kids as much. And I'll never forget my 3-year-old said to me, look, why can't you drop me off at preschool, Mommy? Or why can't you pick me up? And I said, because I can't pick you up. And he said, well, why not? A lot of the other mommies pick them up. And I said, you know what? Well, not everybody can do that. And I thought, okay, so I had this opportunity to be a coach. I started a free fitness group because I was actually doing P90X, and I didn't want to sell or anything like that. I let everybody in for free, and I actually lost about 20 pounds. And I had people coming to me and saying, I want to join your group, and I want to join your exclusive group. Like, we'd actually do a P90X together. And then I had people coming to me and saying, I want to do what you do. I want to be a coach. I love the support. I love the accountability. I like that it's helping myself. I like that I'm helping other people. And I would get home from working, and I would get on the computer for an hour, and I would sit on Facebook, and my husband would say, what are you doing on Facebook? And I'd say, oh, I'm just, helping somebody with this program or doing this. And he's like, well, maybe you should do your other work. And I thought, oh, well, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. So I did that for about 6 months. And I decided in the fall of 2012 that I actually wanted to switch careers to more of a helping field. So I went to as a senior living advisor, where I would help families if their parents or somebody that they love needed home or in-home care. And I was doing that, and I loved it because I was helping people. And then I was also doing the Beachbody because I loved that, and I liked helping people. And I said to my husband, I love that people are in my group, and I love that I'm helping people. And I had people coming to me to be a coach, and I just was 1 hour a day consistent with inviting others to join me. I wasn't trying to sell them anything. I was just inviting them into a free group. And I'll never forget, in 2013, I posted my before and after photo on Facebook. I literally was shaking. I posted it. I ran away. And I had a lot of people message me, and they were like, wow, I can't believe that. Like, what are you doing? And I thought, this is crazy that people are asking me, what am I doing? Because 6 months before that, didn't even know what I was doing. So it was about that time when I went to my husband last June, and I said, I really want to do this full time. And he's like, no way, you can't do that. True story. And I said, I can do this, and I'm going to do this. So flash forward, like 8 months later, I am now able to bring my son to preschool. I'm able to set my own hours. I'm doing something that I love and I'm passionate about. I'm making 3 times what I made at my job as a senior living advisor. And I wake up every day and I'm happy. I'm excited. I can't wait till somebody sends me a message about that they want it to even be in our free group, that they got some results, that my son, I can actually bring him into preschool and pick him up when I want. And all of this is something that I wanted, that I found my why, and I found my reason. Not because my coach or my upline told me, you know, you have to be a diamond or you have to be an emerald. It's because I wanted it. And I want to help my coaches understand their why. And understand that this is not just this is a vehicle that's going to be able to afford you choices. I can't tell people how much they're going to make because I don't really know how much they're willing to work. You have to give it like an hour a day, that's it, here and there throughout the day for a consistent year. And anyone can do this. And you can prove it to anybody, and you can prove it to yourself that you can do this. Thank you guys so much for listening. Bye.